That was strange.
Yeah.
Did everybody see that come up on the screen? I didn't do
Yes.
that. Who did that?
It's like a gremlin.
Yeah, that was odd.
Creepy. I don't like that.
Man, okay. Anyway, just to give you a little more of my background. So as a health club owner, my primary interest has always been in getting people to join the gym. You know, I want people getting healthy. I want them getting fit. And so joining our Gold's Gym here in Newburgh, New York has always been my primary interest, and it still is. And I've been involved with the company Les Mills International as a trainer and a presenter, and I love their programs, Body Pump and Body Combat. I eat, live, and breathe those programs. I teach them, I train them. And the reality is, and I've shared these percentages in the past, we just aren't tapping into the majority of the population when it comes to health and fitness. You know, there's only 17% of the people going to a gym in the United States, and then of that percentage, you have about a total of maybe 3.5% of the population going to some type of fitness class. So when you think about the obesity epidemic and all these problems people are having, I feel Beachbody coaching is a great parallel universe to be involved in helping people achieve their health and fitness goals. And there is some overlap between the Beachbody coaching world with consumers and the health club world with gym members. And one of those overlapping things is Shakeology. Shakeology is a product that can be sold directly to members on site in any gym, any yoga studio, martial arts studio, anywhere where there's a quote unquote private clientele. It's not a public place. You have to be a member, or you have to be a paying customer in order to be in that particular business. When you have that type of entity, you can sell in retail any of the Beachbody programs on site, including Shakeology. And so we brought Shakeology into our gym 2.5 years ago, and we've had tremendous success with selling a lot of Shakeology to our gym members. And it's largely because of the way we educate our members on this great product, the way we talk about it, the sharing material that we have. We've created great marketing material. We've created presentation binders. As a matter of fact, the presentation binder that we have sitting in our cafe in the gym for Shakeology is a binder that I'm going to share also with everybody here in Coach Basics. So that document, Shakeology presentation binder, will also be shared on the team page for those of you that haven't seen it. So the Shakeology presentation binder is a wonderful education tool for being able to engage customers in Shakeology. And the reality is, for new coaches coming into the business, Shakeology is often hard for them to sell because they really have a tough time with the cost, the price of it. And they get people who give them an immediate reaction of, oh my God, it's really expensive. Because the way it's being presented is such that you're not providing enough value before you're sharing the cost of the product. So when it comes to providing value, this Shakeology presentation binder is going to give you an incredible resource, a multi-page document, if you will, that breaks down the value of Shakeology. And in the end, you know, this is also on here, the misconceptions, the 5 misconceptions of Shakeology, the other document. Misconception number 4, Shakeology is expensive. And I'm going to read this out loud because I thought it was so insightful. To anyone who feels this product is expensive, then I have not done my due diligence in breaking down its real value. Most people will agree that they would spend an average of $3 to $7 on a healthy, nutritious meal. I know most store-bought salads cost even more than that and don't contain nearly the dense concentration of nutrients. But on average, I think we can all agree healthy meals run between $3 and $7. Shakeology at $4.33 per shake comes in on the low end of the average. You can make Shakeology into a breakfast or lunch that you'd be buying anyway. Not only are you spending less than you normally would, but you are also getting vital nutrients your body needs that you just can't get from your run-of-the-mill salad, plus the normal range of vitamins and minerals. So you can replace your vitamins too. Sure, you may need a specific vitamin based on your conditions, geography, or age, but in general, Shakeology will provide you with a solid base of your whole food nutrients. Here's my next point. When was the last time you went to the grocery store and bought 30 meals all at once? Typically, I'm guessing you buy a few days worth each time. When you buy a bulk bag of Shakeology, you are buying 30 of your shakes, aka 30 meals up front. That means you'll spend less money at the grocery store. Because of the grocery savings, I actually deduct my monthly Shakeology from my grocery budget. For the price, I cannot duplicate its vast quality of ingredients and nutrients. So taking that point in mind, what we do very often when people are hemming and hawing over the cost of Shakeology, this is after you've provided them with the nutrients, what it's going to do for them on a physical level, how good it's going to make them feel. After you've provided all this valuable information on what is in Shakeology and how good it is for the human body, and they're still going, well, it's a lot of money, that's when we go to this exercise of saying to somebody, write down for me everything that you've eaten for the past 2 days, especially when you're talking to somebody that really struggles with their nutrition, or somebody that says, I don't have time to eat right all the time, or I'm trying to lose weight and I can't figure out how to do it. It's just, there's so many people that fall in those categories, and you're just saying to them, do me a favor, write down everything you've eaten for the past 2 days. And when they write that down, it's not only everything they've eaten and everything that they've drank. And when they write it down, and I'm talking like everything from that cup of coffee in the morning to the iced tea they have before they go to bed, everything that they consume in a 2-day period. When they do that, you have the ammunition to go and start circling parts of their day where it's like, okay, look, you're spending $4 or $5 on this stuff. Eliminate this and replace it with Shakeology, and you're going to achieve the things you're trying to achieve. And it's just breaking it down so that people see it on paper and they go, wow, I never thought of it that way. So there's so much great knowledge to be shared on how to engage customers with Shakeology. And once you feel that you've acquired that skill set, and you acquire this information from not only what I'm going to share on the page, these documents I'm going to share on the team, on the Coach Basics page, but also when you go to the Shakeology toolkit in your back office, really look at all the videos and the documents that they provide. It's a plethora of knowledge that coaches have shared to easily engage customers. Once you have that knowledge base, once you feel you're equipped, you've got the documents, you've got the presentation binder, you've got some great videos, then I would suggest you hold what's called a Beachbody Shake and Share event. A shake and share event. It's not something you have to do, but a lot of coaches choose to do it. I'm sorry, guys, 1 second. I just got to mute everybody again. Okay. This document, how to hold a Beachbody Shake and Share event. Now, you can hold a Shake and Share event anywhere. It's just a celebration of your Beachbody business where you invite people over, make it, give it a social feeling, and set up some blenders, have free shakes going around, have the recipe calendars out there. I mean, this document, how to hold the Beachbody Shake and Share event, is 12 pages long because it has invitation scripts. It has a list of things to put together to prepare for your social event. Do you have a DVD player to show some of the videos? Do you have serving trays? Do you have an extension cord? Do you have your table for your blenders? It just has this laundry list of stuff so that you don't leave anything out. So Tammy and I, my wife, we held a couple of Shake and Share events last year in New York City, and they went very well. We actually did them at a local fitness studio, a little health club. And we worked in conjunction with the health club owner. That health club owner became a coach in my wife's downline. And we said, look, we'll come on site and we'll provide the education on Shakeology. We'll bring the blenders. We'll buy the the ingredients to make the shakes. I'll do a bit of a presentation using a PowerPoint projector, and I'll share the value of Shakeology with anybody that you invite. So she got about 20 to 25 people to come to the Shake and Share event. And in the end, half of them became customers. And so what we said to the gym owner was, you can keep the customers for yourself. So she was thrilled. It started a bit of a side business for her that was built around nutrition as a Beachbody coach, in addition to her work as a small club owner. And that's what I'm going to share more of tomorrow in that noon call, about how would I think about signing up a local gym or a yoga studio owner? How could I help a local fitness operator become a coach and start building a business around something like Shakeology? Forget about all the exercise programs. You know, that's another whole conversation which we can get into, but the exercise programs, many of them provide instructor certification, okay, where you can run, say, live insanity classes, you can run live P90X classes, you can run live PIO classes on site in health clubs. And again, it's another whole dialogue on, okay, how can a coach business be built around that? I think the first step is just looking at something like Shakeology and understanding how I can do a Shake and Share event at a local health club and help the gym owner become a coach and help the gym owner acquire customers. How do you benefit? That's a coach in your downline who's creating volume for your business. And volume equates to team cycle bonusing once you become Emerald. So I encourage you to be on tomorrow's call at noon. If you really want to learn from not only myself, but Renee Teller, she's another health club operator in Syracuse. Renee Teller is selling upwards of $14,000 a month in Shakeology in a gym that has no more than 300 members. And she's going to talk about how she's gone about doing that. And so between she and I sharing what we know about it tomorrow, hopefully you guys will have some good ammunition that you could think about approaching local, eligible fitness operators, yoga studio owners in your community. Okay, but I know I kind of went off on a tangent there. Learning about Shakeology and justifying its value is something that everybody should be able to do at the drop of a hat, and being able to speak about it with confidence. So spend time, because it's the number one driver of your business, justifying its value. Okay. When it comes to fit clubs, so again, we have Claudia here, which is fantastic. And Eileen, you're here. We see you. We'll see you in a minute. I called Beachbody today because I wanted to clarify some things that I've gotten a lot of questions, and some of the questions I was like, oh, I'm really not sure. So I called Beachbody today, and Claudia, you might already know this, but I'll just back up maybe some of the things you're going to share. The concept of a fit club versus running classes in a gym is two different things. Running classes in a gym, for those of you that are affiliated with gyms, or you're thinking, gosh, maybe I could get certified in a program like Insanity or P90X and run classes in a gym. That is another whole side of the Beachbody world that requires certification. You would get certified in Insanity. You would get certified in P90X. You could get certified in PIO, certified in Turbo Kick, and so on. There's several programs in the Beachbody lineup that you can get certified by a Beachbody master trainer in that particular program, and then have the ability to teach live classes yourself, you yourself teaching the class in a fitness facility. And the gym owner of that facility, or you, could market to the community. We are a certified, licensed Insanity facility. We run live Insanity classes. We have Insanity certified instructor. Okay, that's the concept of running live Beachbody classes led by you as a certified instructor. The other concept is running what is called a fit club, where you don't need a gym. A gym or a fit club can be done anywhere. A fit club is a community-based way to reach out to people who are seeking support in their health and fitness and say, we're going to come together twice a week. And twice a week would be the maximum that you could come together as a fit club and drop the DVD in the DVD player for any of the workouts and actually do the workout together. So you're not certified in teaching the program. You're simply inviting people to a live community-based group workout where you're doing the workout with them, but it's the DVD that's being watched and is leading the workout. So along with doing the workout, what is strongly recommended is having a bit of a shake and share event after your workout. You know, have the Shakeology samples going, the blenders going. Have literature on the nutrition side of Beachbody, including Shakeology, and let people sample after they've done the community-based workout. So when you're doing a fit club, it's just an opportunity for you to embrace maybe one of the programs and do it in a live environment twice a week, no more than twice a week, and it's free. You can't charge for your fit club. It's free. But what happens is people get a feel for the programs. They enjoy the workout. Maybe they enjoy Shakeology. And a lot of them can go on to become Challenge Pack customers for you. So that on the days that you're not meeting and doing the fit club workout together, well, on the other days, they're following the program at home so that they're getting their workout 6 or 7 days a week, whatever the program calls for. Twice a week with the fit club, the other days of the week following the DVD at home. So that's kind of the general theme overall on how it works. And there's a document, we're going to turn to Claudia in a minute, but there's a document also that I'll put up. How to hold a fit club workout event. This is an 11-page document that breaks down everything you would want to know on how to organize a fit club, including how do I invite people, including should I have insurance? Should I have my participants sign some type of liability waiver? Well, kudos to Beachbody. They've already created it for you. So Beachbody in your back office has a document, Coach Fitness Waiver and Release. So this is you as a coach being able to give this to all of your participants who are coming for that fit club workout saying, I accept responsibility. I understand that I'm going to exercise, and they release you of any potential injury or risk while they're doing that workout watching the DVD. So all the tools are there for you, and I'll put up all this stuff on the Coach Basics page. Okay, guys? So with that, I want to turn it over to Claudia, and I put up pictures this afternoon of the fit club that she's had going in her backyard. When I saw them, I was like, oh my God, how is she doing this? And, I know Claudia has experience in the gym world. That's primarily where she's from. But she's taken a lot of what Beachbody has taught and these tools, and she's run with them. And with that, I'm gonna turn it over to Claudia. I'm gonna unmute her. So she's down here in the blue. Are you wearing the same shirt as me? Never give up.
Never give up.
Never give up. Oh, so is Eileen. I love it.
You can hear me?
We didn't plan that. That was really good.
No.
All right. Yeah, we can hear you, Claudia. Fantastic.
Okay.
So yeah, take us back. You become a Beachbody coach. And
yeah, I'm not going to do a ton of history because I know we don't have a ton of time, but I first heard of Beachbody actually at a Les Mills Quarterly in Poughkeepsie, and Don was on stage and he was talking about how he had this awesome announcement about how Beachbody and was going to now be selling Les Mills programs, Les Mills Combat and Les Mills Pump. And I stood there in the audience and I looked up at him on stage and I was like, never going to happen. There's no way that people are going to do this in their house. It's not going to happen. This is never going to fly. So with that said, I want you guys to just keep an open mind because now I sit here and I've coached people through Les Mills Combat at home and Les Mills Pump at home, and they've gotten amazing results. So just keep an open mind, because I sat, 4 years ago thinking, no way. So that's just a big point I want to kind of throw out
Thanks.
there to you guys. But, I just listened to what Don had to say about the fit clubs and about the difference between the live classes and fit clubs. And I think I do a little bit of a mixture of the two. So I know, I'll explain what I do, and then I'll, everybody can do this their own way. And I'll, of course, take questions on how to tweak it. But the first thing that we do on my team when we want to set up a fit club is we obviously pick a date and we pick a location. I've been doing them at my house, but you can do them at a park, you can do them at a church, you can do them anywhere where you have space. My father owns a restaurant in the next town over that's closed on Mondays. So I'm actually thinking about, once winter comes, just moving all the tables and having one there, because it's a large area of space. So you guys just be creative and think about where you just may be able to get it done. So once we pick the location and we pick the date, I create a Facebook event. I create an event on Facebook, and I invite all of my coaches and all of my customers and anyone that's in the area that may be or I think may be interested in it. Then my coaches go out and they invite their customers and their coaches and anyone that they may be talking about. Say you have somebody that's kind of interested in PIO. I'm picking PIO because my next fit club will be Monday and we're doing PIO again. Well, why don't you come to my house and try it out, and then if you like it, then I'll explain to you how I can coach you at home using that program. So that's kind of how we can get more people in. So those people are kind of important, because those are the people that you're working with as your customers that may be interested. Well, come and try it out, and you guys can, see what you think. So we gather everyone together at that, the date that we pick. I have them sign the waiver that Don just showed you. I carry insurance, but I think that waiver kind of covers everything. So I do have them sign that, and I drop it in a box. I have a table set out right next to the waivers that has Shakeology information, that I display programs, all the programs that I have, so people can look through them. I put the nutrition guides out so people can actually see what they're going to get when they purchase the program. And they kind of, as we're getting ready, they can look through all of that. At that point, when we're getting ready to get started now, during my fit clubs, we're teaching the live formats. So like Don was saying, there's P90X Live, there's Insanity Live, and there is PIO Live, and obviously Turbo Kick. That's what we're doing, because I'm honored to have, other instructors on my team that are also coaches, but you don't have to do it that way. Like Don said, you can throw in the DVD and get it done that way.
So Claudia, just to clarify, when you say you're doing it live, so you and or these other coaches that are part of your team are certified in those programs, correct?
Correct.
Okay,
correct.
So you're leading the live workout versus putting the DVD on the TV and doing it that way. That's your choice. It can be done.
That's my choice. And I've thought about doing it with the DVDs, but I've chosen to do it this way. But of course, you guys can do it however you want. In addition to being a Beachbody coach, I'm also in the ambassador program for Beachbody, which means that right now I'm working with the master trainer mentor to become a master trainer. I'm about 3 months away. Nice. So if you guys ever want information on how to get certified in any of these programs, just please friend me on Facebook after this, or inbox me, and I can put you on my page about, that has all the certification information and everything. Or if you're in a club and you would like a certification, just please let me know. I'd be happy to come out and run them once I'm up and rolling. So with that said, I'll once we roll with the program, after we do exactly what Don said. So it ends, I tell everybody, I thank them for coming, and I just say, stick around, you guys, because we're gonna have some post nutrition. And I usually have like my family members come over, and I tell them, at exactly 8:10, you're gonna make this shake, and this shake, so that as soon as we're done, it's like ready and waiting, because everybody's busy, you guys. So I kind of have the samples already ready. We finish the cool down. I run in, I bring out the trays, they taste it. They can ask me questions about, if they, last month we did payo, and there were people loved it. People just loved it. And I was like, you know what, why don't you buy the at-home pack? You can get Shakeology, and that's how they kind of get locked in with the challenge pack. And then I'll let you do this from your own home. You don't have to come here all the time, but you're more than welcome to.
So on that point, so the people, you invite them to the Fit Club, you do the live workout, they get a taste of the program, and you're like, you know what, I can coach you in this program from your own home. And then they're like, game on. They buy the challenge pack. Do you then plug them into a challenge group online?
Yep, and I actually announced, that's a good question. I actually announced that at the end of the live class. So not only do I say, hang out guys for your post-nutrition, but if you love this program and you would like to be coached at home by myself, or if your coach is here, we have a challenge group starting on such and such a date.
That's fantastic. That's great.
So that's basically it in a nutshell. I'm sure I highly recommend you guys, not only for your own business, if you want to get certified in a program, it kind of makes you look like you know a lot about the program, which you definitely will once you go through a certification. I mean, it's only one day. It's no experience necessary. And it's just, you can do it that way, but I assume you could do the same process as I did, but just throw in a DVD and all work out together if you would have the space. I chose to do it this way because we could. But
it's brilliant.
Work for you guys.
It's
but
brilliant.
Like I said, if you guys have any questions about certification or want to know where they're being held at, please friend me or inbox me on Facebook, and I can set you up.
It's great, Claudia. And obviously the people that are coming to your Fit Club, feeling the results, the camaraderie of the group, do they refer other people?
What happens is, once the event goes through, when I pick my next time and place, I will then update the event on Facebook, and within minutes, I came last time, can I bring my mother? I came last time, can I bring my friend? It's like, yeah. And of course, and now we had 52 people at my house the last time. So it's amazing how it's grown.
That is amazing. Wow. Thanks so much for your knowledge, your expertise. Does anybody have anything they want to ask Claudia? Just raise your hand and I can unmute your microphone.
I see questions coming in the bottom, but they went so quickly I couldn't see.
Yeah, if you click
Deb, did you have a question?
Click on the chat box.
Okay.
Do you see Deb's question, Claudia?
No, I'm looking for the chat box.
Here, it says, how do Beachbody certifications different from Les Mills certifications in regard to ongoing content, such as music and choreography?
Oh, okay. Good question, Deb. So just like Les Mills releases come out quarterly, these come out every 60 days. So you're getting new music and new choreography every 60 days rather than quarterly.
My understanding too is the fees for the new music and choreography every 60 days is a bit more expensive than Les Mills. Is that correct?
It is. They do it, hence Payo is a little less expensive than Insanity and P90X. There's a monthly fee of either $25 or $29. You get charged that every month, but then your kit ships every other month. So they just break it down so it's a little less expensive.
I see.
Per round. They call them rounds rather than releases.
Okay. Does anyone else have anything? No? And again, like to Claudia's point, that's the route she took because that's her background. She's been involved as a group exercise instructor. A lot of people on her team are group X instructors. So they went the route of let's get certified in some of these programs and teach them live. That's a great choice to make. But if you're somebody that doesn't have that background, you're saying, well, I don't really want to teach a real class myself. It's just not really my cup of tea. But heck, I can organize an event in my community and I want to invite people to this event. Well, I want to show you real quick, just a quick screen share. Beachbody provides you with an actual invitation template. for your fit club in your back office. I'll show you real quick here. Let me just go to a screen share. Bear with me.